This week we drove a long way. We came all the way from the Grand Canyon in Arizona. We went down through Prescott, and then we stopped at a place called Salome, Arizona, which is right in the middle of the desert. The Arizona State sign looks exactly like that. Bright morning sunrise with the stripes going up and all the colors. Wow. There is nothing like a desert sunrise. Happy birthday, dear Father. Happy birthday to you. How young are you now? How young are you now? How young are you, Father? I'm 49 years old. Whew, I wonder if I can blow these out.
Make a wish.
Yay! After spending a bit of time there, we drove all the way to the west coast to San Diego, California, and we stayed in a place called Mission Bay. I had a conference there, and the kids and Carol had a chance to do some exploring of the Mission Bay area. It's absolutely gorgeous. Check this out. The odd windmill out here. Must be a testing facility. There's literally thousands of them. All different places.
To get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on.
Hello, birdie.
Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Good morning. We are down in Mission Bay, which is just outside of San Diego, or it's part of San Diego, but it's a really relatively quiet and absolutely beautiful place right on the ocean. And we're just grabbing a morning coffee. I'm here for a conference, but in the meantime we're enjoying California and the beautiful surroundings.
If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I turned from my skin and bone. I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
I'm at conference in San Diego, which was really a retreat. It was a chance to get together with a whole bunch of thought leaders and idea people and speakers and people that really are on a mission in life, and it was a chance to reconnect with who we are and what our values are, which is work, play, care, which means we work hard, we play even harder, and we care by leaving the places we visit and the people we meet a little better than we found them. After that, we started heading north. We stayed again in Oceanside for one night and then headed all the way up to a place called Harris Ranch where we enjoyed a delicious steak. If you're ever in Central California, make sure you go to Harris Ranch. Back in Oceanside, California at the same RV park we were at a couple of months ago, I guess, was it?
Yeah.
It's a nice place and the kids enjoy the hot tub, and the sunsets here are always gorgeous. Had an amazing conference in Mission Bay. That was a beautiful spot too, just outside of San Diego. And now we're heading north slowly. We've got a few stops we want to make on the way north, like the Sequoias. We're not going to see all of California. We're just not going to have time. We've done it. There's so many places we would want to go back to, but Sequoias we'd missed on the first round, so we're going to go there and then head up to Oregon. Lots to do there too. Then we have one of our best friends getting married in Texas, so we're flying from Portland to Dallas. And then we're going to go up and meet the new friends we just made in San Diego that are from Victoria, BC, and explore Tofino, which is a place we've always wanted to be. So lots of amazing adventures ahead. But Paradise by the Sea is a beautiful little place. I didn't get time to go to the hot tub, but there's a short walk through the gate to the beach. Watch the waves roll in. We forgot to bring our camera, unfortunately, for y'all. The plan this morning was to go up to Sequoia National Park, looking at this big storm. We just went through quite a rainstorm, and as it's pushing its way west into the mountains, it's supposed to be a big snowstorm. And we went onto the Sequoia National Park website, and they're expecting places with 4 feet, 5 feet of snow. Warnings, all kinds of warnings not to drive up there unless you have chains and this and that. So we're making a change of plans again. Unfortunately, it's just, the first time through in 2016 we missed Sequoia National Park, and it looks like we're going to have to miss it this time again. But it just means we'll have to come back to California. I guess we'll head straight north and get into the Redwoods. That'll be fun. When you look at it, Harris Ranch, California, organic, locally grown beef. You gotta come here. Hey, we're here in Willits, California. It's north of San Francisco, and it's kind of the gateway to the Redwoods. And our plan was to go up to the Redwoods today, but the weather is not really cooperating. It was raining really hard here and apparently snowing up in the higher elevations. And I don't feel like slip sliding around with a motorhome towing a Jeep in the snow. So we spent an extra day here, and we're just kind of getting caught up on some stuff, some video editing and all kinds of other paperwork that needed to be done, and we kind of ignore when we're driving long distances. And so that's been good. And we got Pete's insulin. We were down to our last couple of days, and we were able to get that done. So a good day. Just didn't get up to the Redwoods, but we're hoping to do that tomorrow, and we'll put that in our video this week and show you some of those spectacular, gigantic trees that you find in the Avenue of the Giants here in Northern California. It's going to be amazing. It's really something special to see. Hey, morning, we're just packing up everything here at camp in Northern California. Wow, what a rain we had last night. Everything is completely soaked. This is what you get in Oregon and Northern California when you're not that far from the ocean, and it's this time of year, spring. Just a deep, long, crazy rain, but at least it didn't snow. It's kind of chilly. It's about -1 Celsius, so like just under 32 Fahrenheit, but no snow here. Hopefully, we're heading up to the higher elevations now to get up to the Redwoods, and hopefully there's no snow on the roads up there. I don't like driving in the snow, but I think we'll be okay, and we'll just play it safe and keep an eye on the roads. And so next stop, Redwoods. Looking forward to it. Now, our plan was to go out to see the sequoias more east in the Sierra Nevadas, but the forecast was really for like 5 feet of snow and things like that, so we decided to change our plans, and we'll definitely have to get back to the sequoias later. Instead of that though, we started heading north, and we are now in Humboldt State Park, which is in Northern California, and we're standing amongst the gigantic redwoods. We're going to show you the footage from these trees. I hope the cameras do justice, because it's one of those places you have to be. You feel small standing amongst these giants. 600 to 800 year old trees. Just an incredible adventure. I hope you enjoy watching the footage this week. All right, so we've driven about an hour and a bit. Had a little bit of snow, but nothing to stick on the road. And now we're kind of getting into the Humboldt Redwoods State Park area. There's a section called the Avenue of the Giants that we did a couple of years ago, and that's what we want to take you through. It's just incredible, huge groves of redwood. So just as you enter the Avenue of the Giants, there's a little map again, and then you can pick up these handy auto tour pamphlets, which give you, first of all, a map, but also all kinds of different interesting stops along the way. So hop in our RV and we'll take you up the Avenue of the Giants. This is the tree you can live in here. It burned out, the center burned out.
Wow.
Now we're going up to the first grove, so I'll read. Stop number 1 is F.K. Lane. The greatest accumulation of biomass, which is living and dead organic material, ever recorded was in a coast redwood forest in the Humboldt State Park right here. Coast redwoods, Sequoia something, are taller than any other living thing. They can live for over 2,000 years and withstand fires, floods, and insects. As you drive along the avenues, some of the groves you see have never been logged. These are ancient or old growth coast redwoods. The average ages are 400 to 600 years old. Redwoods can be enjoyed any time of the year. Each season represents a different look. This stop number 2 is called the Bowling Grove, and here's what it says on the pamphlet. As you take the tour, you'll notice redwoods have many interesting shapes and sizes. Children are perhaps better able to imagine those magical shapes as animals and other fantasies. On the river side of the avenue of Bowling Grove, over there, you can see all kinds of trees with many burls. A burl is the result of a tree undergoing some form of stress. So they're big burls, which are round things on the trees. You can see them over there. And we'll take a look at some of those. It's an interesting formation. Six, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, don't fall. 23. What are we at? Oh. Count them out here.
51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 9, 72,
1 second.
72, 75.
Right here.
75. 78 foot. 78 foot circumference. That is nuts. Now we're gonna check out stop number 3, which is the visitor center. There's all kinds of awesome information here.
I'm guessing that's a black bear.
As of 1991, there's 93,000 acres of old growth redwood forest left, but back originally, the coast redwoods originally covered 1,950,000 acres in California and Oregon. Wow, a lot of them got logged off, unfortunately. Thankfully, some were saved. Read some of those things. So what do you got on this tree?
The age of this tree, they just put these markers here for certain rings on it, and this one says the Vikings discover North America. Oxford University founded. University of Paris was founded. Genghis Khan conquers Persia. That's crazy. Ming Dynasty begins. The Renaissance begins. Printing press is invented. And Cortez conquers the Aztecs. That's crazy. Pilgrims land at Plymouth Rock. Tea Party, Boston Tea Party, Hamilton Bay discovered, and California State Park established. That is insane.
Wow. Going right back to 1000 BC.
You touch the center, that's from something like that.
So where did this happen?
Lanso Meadows.
You've been there too, right?
Yeah.
Where did this happen? Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth Rock,
We've
yeah.
been there too, right?
Boston, yeah.
How about that?
Boston Harbor.
We went there too.
It lasted forever, but it faded away. I was wrong, you were right. We could have stopped.
So stop number 4, along the tour is the high water mark. Back in December 1964, there was a huge flood. Look how high the water was back then. Crazy. So this is stop number 6, and it's called the Dyerville stop. There used to be a town here called Dyerville. It was a stagecoach. Originally a stop on the stagecoach line, and then there's a crossroads town that played an important role in the early settlement of this area. It was completely destroyed by a flood in 1955. So this river, the Eel River, has a reputation of flooding from time to time. We seem to be good right now, so that's, even though it's raining pretty hard. But in 1955, the whole town was wiped out and has never been rebuilt. But this stop is here, and it's overlooking all these forests over here. Some of the highest redwoods left. Huge grove called the Rockefeller Grove, because in 1927 John D. Rockefeller donated $1 million, and then a couple years later another $1 million, and to preserve these forests, and they're known as the finest redwood forests in the world. So thank you, John Rockefeller, for putting the money in to preserve these trees, because we sure enjoy looking at them, and they will be here for generations now because you did that. So always love when somebody takes the initiative, puts in the time, puts in the effort, and in many cases puts in the money to get it done. So that's stop number 6. 2 more stops along the way. We will take you to 7 and 8 next.
You went all alone.
This spot is a confirmed sighting of the Sasquatch. Oh, there's one right now.
I've been staring at the sunsets of Boston.
Here we are at stop number 7 now. There's a car in there, so I couldn't pull the rig in there, but this whole area and the trees are just gigantic. It's going to be hard to show you on film, but take a look at the size of this.
Silver lining, but it's so far away. I was wrong, you were right. We couldn't stand tall, endure the fight. Somewhere I can see the silver lining, but it's so far away.
We drove a couple hours from the forest, and we are now on the coast. This is the very northern coast of California, just about in Oregon. But because of the big storm we've been having lately, the waves are just choppy and crazy out here. So I choke on sun, and the days blur into one in the backs of my eyes, on the things I've never done. Sheets are swaying from an old clothesline, like a row of captured ghosts or old dead grass. Thank you to all of our subscribers. We really enjoy having you as part of the Epic family and taking you along on this amazing adventure. If you get a chance, just share our link, the YouTube link, with as many people as you can. We really want to get the message of work hard, play hard, and care out to as many people as possible so that we can inspire 1 million acts of care. And care for us means to create a remarkable experience. And we can do that to as many people as possible and make the world a better place. Thank you for watching this week's video. Stay tuned for next week as we have many more adventures ahead. And in the meantime,
We'll see you down the road.